and welcome to Glory Goals.
Hello!
Here we are again, ready for some more Bushido. We'll have to start off, apologies, none of us have finished our painting projects, so we're back to using some slightly repeated... having a child as well is quite difficult. I've only got the one, so I can't really complain too much, but it's... yeah.
Yes.
Gets in the way of painting.
Dave's got 2 and he painted 6 models last year.
Is that for or against?
If I count scenario objectives, then I've painted 6 this year as well. I painted 6 objectives before the Masters
Are they
tournament.
the objectives we used in the last game? Yeah, nice.
That's all I've painted so far, I think. Oh no, Tenchi. I finished Tenchi. She was half started.
Oh, nice. When are you finishing a base?
Once I get round to Ryan's to pick up the Geek Gaming base ready mix, because I'm going light kind of light earth, so I've got dark kind of woody earth for my Ito. I'm going to go light earth for them.
Nice.
So at the minute they're all running around with no bases. Apologies if anyone didn't like that in the last game, because we do like to play painted. But
I hadn't even noticed in the last game, so I wouldn't worry about it. I was too dazzled by taking my models off the table every 2 seconds. So hopefully it doesn't go the same this way around. So we were looking back through the past games, and I haven't used my ninjas against Dave's Ito, so that's what we'll be doing tonight.
Yep.
So I've mixed my list up. I'm taking 2 models I haven't used before, so fingers crossed they do okay. And your list's changed slightly as well from last time you used it.
Yes, this was effectively the tournament list I took, but I've swapped out Takiji, who's the Jade Mambagard guy, and brought in Tenchi, who's a Ronin, which I did check earlier in the week, and turns out I can't take a theme and her, so I've dropped the theme that they had, and I've taken her instead just to see how she plays.
Okay, cool, sounds good. Right then, so we'll get to the table and we'll do a rundown of the lists and the mission. Okay, so I'll be using the skirmish mission with Ghost, Biku, Kuhei and Katsumi. I've got Hote's Coin on Biku, Grappling Hook on Kuhei and Vial of Raijin's Breath on Katsumi. I've got 4 Smoke Bombs, Shadow Moves, Jingoku Berry, Herbal Remedy and Smoke Field.
Okay, and this is my Ito list, so I've got Yui, Ito Masanagi, Tenchi Ronin in Ito Kenzo, Ito Mizuki with Forked Tongue to give her 6th Sense, and Ito Kahime with Serpentine Armour, boosts her armour and makes her light-footed. And that's it.
Okay, and the mission we're playing is Ryodu. So we have 3 zones of 4-inch diameter, 1 friendly, 1 neutral, 1 enemy. It is 1 VP to the player who has the most scenario points at the end of turn 2, 4 and 6, with resetting scenario points at turn 3 and 5. Okay, so terrain deployed. I won the roll off to go first, so I'm allowing Dave to go first. Kuhei has deployed, is in flank, and we've got Ghost, Biku, and Katsumi.
So I shall start with.
Do you want to do your rundown of who's who?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Kahime, Yui, Masanagi, Tenchi, Mizuki and Kenzo.
Okay. Sounds good. You've got 6 models, I've got 4. So I've got 4 pass tokens.
No, you've only got 3 on the board, so you get 6 pass tokens.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, it's models on the board. That,
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she can move 5. So she will move 5. Just a walk. There you go.
Ah, yes. The much distance walk.
Much distance.
You are?
Much distance.
Yeah. Yep. Pass. I've used 1.
Tenchi, I think I don't want to get this mixed up because normally everybody moves 5 in an Ito list, but she moves 4.
She only moves 4. Yeah.
So I'm going to be careful not to end up moving her too far. She shall not move actually. She'll run. Yeah, I'm not sure I can get past that. forward.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Put some markers out and put the
What's the
tile
range
on.
for her key feats?
Her key feats are 8, 9 and 12
Okay,
inches.
I'll pass again anyway.
The 12-inch one is Hypnotic Gaze. Once per turn.
Activation and stun, innit?
Yeah, losing activation and stun. Paralyse is immobilise somebody. Which is 8 inches, 8 inches, 8 inches and 12 inches. And the obey, obviously the one is scared of.
Okay.
So have you got any range in there apart from
so she can throw daggers.
Yeah.
Which is 357. Kuei can throw daggers, which is 357. Oh no, sorry, she's got shurikens.
Yeah. Which are minus, they're not as good, are
The minus one, yeah.
Do I run then? Let's run. So 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not facing the way you ran.
Okay, pass.
Not nice, is it, Dave?
Hey?
Not nice, is it?
It's all, I'm saying nothing because it's all part of the game.
At least I'm stuck on how many I've got.
How many you got left?
I've used 3, so I've got 3 left.
Right. Sorry, this is a great video, watching people search through tokens. She shall move 4.
Okay.
That keeps her within 2 or not? Not that I think it matters as much yet. Yes, they're within 2.
Okay, cool. Ghost's going to move to there. Tired.
Shuffle.
Don't know where his next activation is.
Disappear.
Yeah, he's just going to disappear.
Yeah, he'll walk.
So he's towing the zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost will disappear.
So I should have put my Blood of Ricci tokens out. The reality is the only one that really matters is that Kahime always takes 2 in turn 1, probably turn 2 as well. Walk 5.
So they've all been at least once.
They have.
Cool. Pass.
Kenzo will just walk onto the zone, so he's actually fully in it and controlling it. Master the turn over here for reasons. Okay, go exhausted.
Cool. Pass for number 5. I've done 2 activations. Is that your shooting range, is it?
15 inches
Oh, nice.
for long range, which will be 6s. Oh, 7s because she's moved as well.
Has she got lightweight?
No.
8, saying she's already ran this turn.
Yep.
No, she's not run.
Oh no, she hasn't ran. I mean, 7s is a tough.
I didn't run with her, did I? I ran with him. She just walked because I couldn't work
Oh,
out why
oh,
they were
yeah.
stood next to each other. Speculative.
I mean, it's the definition of a long shot.
But, you know, she will be gone eventually, and be hidden for most of the game. Yeah, she'll walk forward within 15 and have a shot.
Okay.
How many dice is it?
3.
So, hold on, so it's small.
No,
Small 0.
Small
Yeah,
0.
Yeah. So it's +1 on the target number. So it's target number 6 +1 for the walk as part of the action.
Yep.
So 7. No.
No, just a 4.
Nope.
Do you need a reload marker?
Yep. There's that.
Okay.
There's definitely that. So we'll go for my last pass.
Yeah, walk 5.
Yep.
You're in the zone.
Sure. Okay. So I think she will walk 4. She'll walk 5. Nice. Okay. You'll walk up 4?
Yep. You light footed?
Yes. All ninjas are basically light footed.
She'll walk to there.
Okay. So I think we will walk up to there to get camouflage, and then I'll take a shot at her. So I'm 4 inches away, which is medium range bracket. You're medium.
I am. So you're -1 to the target number.
So
So it makes it. So it
it
4.
goes from 5s to medium range down to 4s. I'm assuming you're lightweight.
I am lightweight.
As Dave ran.
Yeah. Yes. No, she didn't.
No, she
No,
didn't
she
run.
didn't. So
It's just 5s then.
just 5s. Nice.
Have you got a clear shot or?
Yeah, it's a clear shot.
Oh, it's
Like,
through,
I'm in.
through that thing.
I'm in the cover.
Does that count then?
You have to be within an inch to claim cover,
Yeah.
and you're not within an inch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Makes sense. Can't see the wood for the truth.
Can't see what it's bamboo, isn't it? So yeah, cool. So I'll pay 2 for Hail of Steel. So it's 3 dice needing a 4.
5.
4, because she's medium.
She's medium.
So needing a 4. So that's a 6, a 2, and a 3.
So an 8.
So that's an 8.
Success level 4.
Success level 4. Which is a 6 down to 5. Success level 4 with a 6 down to 5.
And you thing?
Yeah, I've got it here.
Oh, yeah.
Success level 4 with a 6 down to 5 is 3 damage.
She got 3 left.
Second shot. It's now a 5.
No, it's 5s, yeah.
Which is a 6, 7, 8 again, so
Oh,
success
it's up
level
to 2
3.
6s there,
Oh,
mate.
you've got to play against Rex's dice, haven't you?
4, 5, 6 down to a 5.
Success level 3.
Success level 3 is 2 damage.
1 left.
And then final shot, needing a 5.
That's another 8.
There's another 8.
Oh,
He's dead.
That is 5 down to 4.
Yeah, enough to kill her.
Yep. Bleep. She's one of the 2 that gets rid of camouflage, isn't she?
She is.
Was that 3 8s you rolled, Rich?
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, no, it's there.
3 8s in a row.
3 8s in a row. It's only 3 6s though.
There was more than 3 6s there.
Okay. So, over to Dave.
She shall run.
To make sure she's within 2 of
Yeah.
the woman she's protecting. Cool. And then we will go with...
Is that the once per game free shot thing, or...?
No.
No, it costs 2 key, doesn't it?
It costs 2 key to do it. And like I said, after your first shot, it increases the target number. So it's one of them. So 4 up to 6. So he will just run to there. So he's in cover.
Cover!
Well, to be fair, actually, I think that's only giving me cover from her, isn't it? At the start of his turn, what can he buy? Melee boost and sharp. So, no. So
Sharp won't be any good either. Melee boost is one you have to pick every turn because sharp gets rid of tough, doesn't it?
I presume you don't have any tough?
No.
Okay, sure. Cool. So do I want that, or do I just want to sort of stand in there? Because you're getting 3 points at the end of this.
3 points.
Yes. So what's her range brackets?
5, 10, 15.
5, 10, 15. Right, okay. So I'm not going to get out of the medium bracket, am I? It's just whether I want to stand in there for that 1 point. Is it really worth it? But then again, like I said, I'm standing in the open, ready to be targeted.
If only had you some piece of terrain you could use as a card to give you cover.
That's only when I'm the active player.
Ah.
So unless I win the roll off,
yeah.
I'm not going to be able to drop a smoke bomb.
Oh, does it clear at the end of the turn?
It clears at the end.
Okay,
this one doesn't.
Yeah.
That one's permanent.
Yeah.
All of my others that I can deploy are they go at the end of the turn, and they're one use only. That's what I buy 4 of them.
Yeah.
Normally I only buy 3, but I had a spare point. So, what do we do? It's all about whether I get that roll, isn't it? Because I don't really want to take a... Oh, actually,
she's got a reload marker.
She's got a reload marker.
You can pay 3 to clear the reload marker.
Oh. Okay, that's interesting.
I don't want to get you with that on the turn.
It's tricky because you need the point.
I do need the point. I do need the point. But it's...
But he is your 25 point.
He is a 25 point beat stick, so...
So hiding at the back, he ain't a very good beat stick, is he?
No, but dying to an arrow to the throat in the first activation of turn 2.
I would have been a 25 point ninja, but I took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah, there is that.
Let me take an arrow to the knee.
So I think I pay 1 for Viola Raijin's Breath to give me +2 move. So that puts him up to 6. Oh, actually, how far? So that puts me up to 6. So I can run 12 inches.
No, you can run
8 inches.
9 inches.
9 inches.
1.5 times, isn't it?
6. Yeah. So that'll take me to there then.
Yep.
Which does put me in cover. Actually, I'll tell you what. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there. So I can see you. I'm within 4. So yeah.
So hypothetically, just so I understand, if she then walked to there, would she have a clear shot?
Yes, she would.
Yeah.
But she can't, because you have to be able to see me at the start of your activation.
Right.
You have to be within 2 at the start of your activation to take advantage of it.
Okay.
If you benefit from camouflage.
If I'm benefiting from camouflage, in which I am at the moment. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So end of that round, Dave scores 3 victory points. He's got 1 for the friendly and 2 for the
actually,
neutral.
I'll tell you what. No, hold on. No.
Okay.
I've got... Yeah, I'll tell you what. I won't use it. I'll move to there. I'll gamble on not getting my thing. So I'll have my key back. I'll keep my vial. Because I keep forgetting I've got disguise, so I could put disguise on him.
So end of the turn.
I score 1. Dave scores 3. Okay, so here we are for the start of round 2. I won the roll off to go first, so I popped a smoke bomb over there on Katsumi. Ghost and Kue have popped up over here, behind that bamboo.
You're supposed to put some disguise marker on somebody as well.
Oh, and I get a disguise marker to put onto somebody, which does expire at the end of the turn if it hasn't been popped. The first time I used it, I carried them over and I ended up with everyone having a disguise. Which, as you can imagine, yeah. But all of yours are 2 key, aren't they?
They are.
So we'll pop it on her just in case. Just in case. Yeah, when you go into flank, you have to nominate where they are.
You'd bring them
back. So left for both of them. So for me to go first. Okay. So I think we go with Kuhei, who will walk round to here to get within 4. Actually, I've got light-footed, so I can stand in the bush there.
You're brave. I thought you were going to balance it.
I'm not. Well, to be fair, yeah. So that makes it a 3-inch thing in the rear arc. Stand still. There we go. Are you happy with that?
Yep.
Well, I'm not happy, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, this is it. Exactly.
Well, you're still in the front arc. Because the front arc's here.
Oh, you're facing that way.
Yeah, I'm not an idiot. I knew you were coming on. So I turned him to face the.
So I presume
side.
I'll have to be here then.
But then you start in his arc.
I did start in his front arc, but I was behind a piece of terrain.
I think.
In camouflage.
I think camouflage does.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. I've started in the front arc.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. That's fine.
I believe that is. So
correct
as if wrong.
It's cool. So I'll stay within 3. I'm in his front arc, so I don't get my assassin on the damage. But I am outside of 2, so you have to move into 2 if you want to target me.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, he does.
Sorry?
He does.
Yeah, he has to move into... Yes. Some of the others don't have to.
I'm assuming you're light-footed, you're lightweight or lightweight.
It's lightweight, so movement doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So it's in your short range.
So I'm in my short range. He's medium, I presume, because he's on a medium-sized base.
Yeah, so 3s.
So down to 3s. Yeah, this is it. So 3s and then 4s for the subsequent shots. Because
did you get 3 shots?
I've paid for Rain of Steel, Hail of Steel. Yeah.
They all got that?
No, only the 2 that throw things.
Oh.
Just the 2 that can hit you at range.
Yeah, this is it.
Another 8.
6, 7.
7. Success level 4.
Success level 4.
Armor 2.
Is an 8 down to a 6 on success level 4.
Do you have
is
-1
4 damage.
To your thing, or?
No, this one isn't -1.
4 damage.
Second shot, this now needs a
4.
4. So that's an 8.
Is that a 6, 6 and a 5?
No, that's a 6, a 5 and a 2.
Oh.
So that's a success level 3? No, 4.
8 versus 4, yeah, so success level 4.
Success level 4 on a 5.
-2.
-2 is a 2.
Yep.
How's that killing
So a 4, that kills him, yeah.
Okay. And then for my third shot, I can hit her.
Yep, she's got range defense 1.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much chance of me hitting her. So I've already shot.
Yeah, so it's
I'm
medium.
I'm at long range.
So it's 5s at long. No, 6 at long range.
She is surprised now.
No, 6.
Surprised minus is.
Surprised is -1.
I'm at 6, so I'm at long range.
So 6 at long range plus 1 because you've already shot, so 7.
Plus 1 for range defense 8. -1.
Damn.
So target number 7.
So target number 7. 5, 6, 7. So success level 0. I presume I can't really do anything.
Armor 2.
So I get 3 dice damage because you're surprised.
If you If you double six it, you can get.
That's 11.
Minus 2.
It's 3 dice. 3. It's 1 damage.
Yeah.
Cool. Over to you.
She'll walk over here.
Yep.
And then try and put control on her. Him. Paying 3.
Yep.
Oh,
4. 5, 6. Plus 1 for plus 1 for resistance. So she's tired.
Tired.
Okay. So 4 takes me into cover, so she can't see me, but he can if he wants to come and engage. Okay. So what do we want to do? I don't know if this is how you felt with your prefecture, but pass tokens turn 2 don't really do a great deal.
They're not really putting much use after turn 1, I don't think. Well, prefecture obviously got a use for it because I can get 5 and then turn it into an activation.
Yeah.
But I just think normally, I mean, I suppose there might be cases where you want to pass because you don't want to send your guys in, or you want them to go in on you, so that you don't exhaust yourself before you get hit by a load of people. But
yeah,
I think most of the time, I think I probably just use the activations rather than the pass tokens.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm wrong in that belief, but.
No, I get you. I get you. So what? So she's got 2 armor.
Yep.
She doesn't have any.
No.
Does she have 2?
Yep.
And he has 2.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Like throwing my daggers at him is just going to be -3, so it's not really a wonderful deal out of it.
Just roll 8s. You'd be alright.
There is that. You can roll 8s. That is always one of the options, isn't it? So if he shoots again, I'm again needing 7s. So not the best idea. So I'll pass. Over to you.
Pass?
Yep.
She'll pay 3 to try and control him again.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not once per turn, just making sure.
Okay.
8.
5 up to 6.
That is controlled.
Okay. So she's now exhausted.
She is.
Okay.
I'll flip it. Flip it.
Okay. What will I do? I could do that, but that's not really going to help. Pass. So I only get 2 pass tokens this turn, don't I? Because you've got 5. You had 5 models and I had 4.
Yes.
Cool.
And now, we've both got 4.
We have both got 4, so yeah, there's no point in me tracking pass tokens at this point.
Well, no, it might be because you might kill somebody else and I'll just like tracking them.
There is that.
She'll wait to clear that reload.
Okay, cool. Cool. So the woman I normally take in place of Biku would have been perfect in the situation.
What's that?
Suzuki, she's the one. She's very defensive in combat, so I just go into the guy in the middle and just be like, cool. I'll just play defensive just to strip activations.
Yeah.
Whereas Biku doesn't kind of do that. She kind of does other things which they're okay at the time, but
Deletes a model a turn.
well, a medium model. Yeah, a medium model a turn. There is that. Okay.
She's got
Sound.
standard fantasy armor, and it's just a little breastplate, so she gets no armor.
Calling that breastplate is generous.
Is it as bad as Grey
No.
Pilgrim?
There's some side boob going on.
Oh right, okay, I see. Has anyone got immune to prone?
They've all got jump up, apart from. Well, these two haven't got jump up.
Those two haven't got a jump up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go with her. She's going to stand in the middle of here, so she's 3 inches away, but she's in the middle of the terrain.
Mhm.
And I'll do my sort of when I get activated, I get to pick between the two. I'll go for Kasari for sweep attack. So I'll just do a 3 dice sweep attack onto him.
Yep.
So I'll put her there. So that's a 6, 7, 8, but I've got rerolls ones anyway. I get the look this turn, by the way, Dave, by the looks of it.
This turn.
This game. So yeah, so it's no sweep attack. I don't believe does damage.
No damage.
No damage.
It's, a special.
It's just
Prone.
you just get proned. So yeah, so he's now proned. I've got mine. I've got one to hand.
He'll use an activation to stand up. I think it means he can change facing as well. So
Yeah.
he can change facing at the same time.
Yep.
So there.
Oh, she loses
that's
her
yours,
disguise
Brad.
because she did an aggressive action.
He's tired.
Oh, that's why that makes sense. There's a stipulation saying you can only make one ranged attack with Kasari per activation, because obviously she's got Rain of Steel.
So you could
So
prone
if you-
like 3 people.
If you could just prone 3 people, it'd be a bit silly. So to be fair, I might just activate her and go and go again for the same thing.
Yeah.
There's that. Tell you what I'll do. So they're both 6 cents, aren't they?
They are.
So if I stand in that smoke there, it's going to do me no good
No.
whatsoever. So I think we'll hold there. So what we'll do is. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Them two 6 cents are quite a knot in the middle. Yeah. So you've got 5 activations left. She's tired.
I got 4.
You got 4.
Oh no, sorry, 5 because I've got your guy as well. Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, exactly. What I think we'll do is we'll go with Herbal Remedy to clear the controlled marker.
Mhm.
So that goes off him. And we will, whether that's the right thing or not, I have no idea.
If you're surprised by a range attack, you're supposed to turn to face it.
You are.
Oh, right. So she's actually turned around.
Okay,
to it.
yeah, that's cool.
It's just I just
I
suddenly
didn't-
thought I
I-
wasn't aware of whether you're supposed to or not.
Pass.
If you're surprised, you turn to face, don't you?
That's in combat, but I'm not sure about the attack.
Okay.
It would make sense to in my brain.
It would make sense to, but you're opening her up now for her to come and shoot.
Well, this is
in
what I mean. It's like I
in
don't
behind.
know. I don't know how it works. No, I'll look at it in a minute.
Okay. Because yeah, like literally, otherwise I could just sort of jog in and get you in the back, which you probably don't want. I don't want her to go down to him to go down to 2 dice. So we'll just move back to there. Over to you. Just in case you don't know, if you have Sixth Sense and you target Ghost, you lose it.
Yeah, you lose Sixth Sense.
Okay, cool. Just in case. I didn't want to... Gotcha.
It's a weird thing because, in theory, camouflage stops you from targeting somebody.
Yeah, but if you...
But then if you actively decide to target them, then you've already targeted them through camouflage, haven't you? It's weird. It's like, that's a timing thing.
It's a ghost thing.
Yeah, Ghost's widely accepted
Perfectly
as being
fine.
quite strong. You are?
Perfectly fine.
I wouldn't say perfectly fine, he's...
Well, I don't think there's a
I don't think anyone would say perfectly fine. Apart from ninja players.
Yeah.
Apart from Jack, who religiously say ghost fine. Mr. Ghost Crutch.
She'll move on to the...
Okay. Cool. Okay, sound. Okay, so she's tired now, yeah?
Oh yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting to put these tokens out.
Yeah. Cool.
You do not turn to face the model who surprised you.
You don't?
Okay.
Okay.
Besides just asking Discord.
No.
That's the best place to
And
answer.
Jason has replied with no, so I will take that. As no, you may
I mean,
not.
that's a pretty strong...
But in the end it didn't matter anyway, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
If that's the only rules mistake we make in this game, then I'll be pretty happy.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's had no bearing because you've already turned around, hasn't it?
Yeah.
At this point, so. Anyway.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, sound. So I've got Biku and then those two chaps left to go. You've got three over 3 different people. Sound. So I think we just has he got reach or lightning reflexes?
He can give himself lightning reflexes for 2 key.
2 key. Nice. Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, sound. So effectively, I will use distraction on him. Target enemy model must perform a key challenge test 6. If he fails, I can change your facing.
No.
No. Look over there. A duck. So I will now walk in behind you.
Yep.
So I can. So now I'm in the rear. I've started my move in the rear. I have indeed.
So now you turn to face, you surprised.
Yeah, now you turn to face. Yep. Okay. So I go first. You're -1 dice.
Yep.
What does that put you on?
3 dice.
3 dice. Cool. At the start of my turn, I can give myself melee boost 2 or the range attack. I have not got the key to do that, so it doesn't matter. We're both exhausted.
Is it the first activation or every activation you can
It's
change?
every activation I can pick between the two things.
That's pretty good.
It's quite nice for them, yeah, definitely. Okay, cool.
Yep. So that's it, defense.
3 in attack with push attack.
I'll reroll the 1. Martial prowess.
8.
8.
I can re-roll the 1 because of Hotai's coin. 8. So we both roll 3 dice.
You are the active player.
I am the active player, so I get that off.
Success level 0.
Success level 0. It's push attack, so it's half damage.
Yep.
I'm on 3 dice because I started in Urea. It's success level 0, so chances are I'm not really going to do anything. And 9 is
1 half
minus 2, so it's nothing. But I push you. Outside of an inch. And I will drop a smoke bomb on me. So she can't shoot me. So you're tired. You're exhausted. I'm exhausted. Cool.
She'll walk to 5 inches away from you.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So at the end of this turn, I'll get 3, and you'll get 1. So it would tie it up. Unless I can do something about it, which I probably can't, but we'll see. We shall see. So you've got 1 activation left, yeah?
I have.
Okay, sound. So if he moves to there, that puts me within 4. Sounds like something a
Does it?
close combat guy could like.
I'm gonna move that just to make sure. Move. Smoke. No, I don't think you're an 8.
No? Okay, I can use my Vial of Risings if that's going to make a difference to you.
Well, yeah, that means you can't use it later.
There is that. There is definitely that. There is indeed that. So it gives you Cloud Walk as well, yeah? So that would give him a 6-inch move. Yeah. I think what we just do is just move to the 4 then. Over to you for your last activation.
She'll just move and stand in the middle of that.
Yep. Makes sense. Yep. Okay. Sure.
Can I see that postcard, Dave? The one who stood
Which one?
That's the one who stood in the zone closest
This
to me.
one?
Yeah. I haven't seen him before.
Her.
There is a bit of a shrubbery in the way.
Yep. Okay. So, what I will do is if that. So if I apparate to there, I can then apparate to there, which puts me in your rear arc. So what I'll do is during his
she's facing that way.
Yep.
So her rear arc's there, so you won't be in her rear arc because you'll still be
not there. I won't be.
But
in a moment I will.
Place 2 from there, you'll still be in her front arc.
So if I place, so if I go to there,
we'd be starting your activation in a rear arc.
It's starting your movement in the rear arc. So basically, in the next, so during his turn, Ghost can apparate. Then during Ghost's own turn.
Oh, I thought it was starting your turn in the rear.
No. Ghost can apparate to there, which puts me in your rear arc.
Well, you could still clips the base, but also I think it is you can't because you're apparating as part of the activation, aren't you?
No.
Or is it before the activation?
It's at any point. It's an instant. So literally, it's at the start of the activation. So. What I can do. So hold on then.
You can apparate through that then probably.
So basically, so he can apparate to there, yeah, and then that definitely puts me in your rear.
Yeah.
Okay. So he'll apparate to there during this guy's turn because you've got no more activations left.
Doesn't matter. She's aware. She's got a 360-degree field of vision.
Oh, is she aware? Is she?
Yeah. Completely forgot about that.
Oh, that does. Yeah, that makes a difference. So has she got reach and?
She's got reach, aware, armor 2, dodge 1, 6th sense, vengeance, soulless.
There is that. I mean.
Yeah, I think she's ghost tech.
Yeah, I get that. So if I just leave Ghost standing there in that objective, then at the end of the turn I get
nothing. I get 2. Oh, you get 2. Sorry, yeah. You push me out. You get 2.
So you would get nothing. I would get 2, and it would still make it a draw.
You'd still be tied.
So effectively, if Ghost stands there and I stand over here, I would win the turn.
Yeah.
Where's that? Wonderful. But again, it's... Oh, to be fair, what I was thinking is getting in behind you and then having 2 goes at throwing you out. Because Ghost has, like I said, throw attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you've got aware and you can see everything, then it doesn't really do anything, does it? It's not that great. Because I don't really want to take reach. Oh, actually, yeah, I got. I know what I'm doing. So he will still apparate to there for the 2.
He'll have to go into her if he wants to get in the zone from there, because he can't
Yeah,
apparate
that's
within
fine.
an inch, can he?
No, that's cool. That's cool. That's all good. That's all good. Yeah, we've got that. That's fine. So yeah, so during the turn he'll apparate to there.
Well, slightly further back. Stay out of an inch.
Apparate doesn't matter. It's a place. It's not a move into your melee. So Katsumi, melee boost and thingy. So it's not really going to make much of a difference. So it's 1 for that. Do I really need that? So what's she like in a fight, basically?
She's 3 dice normally, down to 2 because she's obviously exhausted. Martial prowess and armor 2.
Okay.
Or prowess melee.
Right. Okay. So yeah, got you. Okay.
I've got in my head that it's called martial prowess, but I don't think it is. It's just prowess.
Right. Okay. Got you. Okay.
Martial prowess, is that from another game? It's not from Guild Ball, is it?
It's not from Guild Ball.
So what I'll do then, I'll just use it in Ghost's turn. So Ghost will go there.
Yeah.
And then he will just walk in.
Okay.
For a melee exchange.
Yep. Just for the purposes of the camera,
do you have fear? Do you have? You automatically pass.
She automatically passes fear tests against soulless models.
Okay.
I'll pay 3 to boost my dice up to 3.
Okay.
He's got reach.
Yep. So he swings first.
Yeah.
You got 3 dice. Have you boosted at all?
No, I'm boosted. I've got 3 dice.
Sure, this is great for you, Win.
Yep. I'm ready to go, mate.
Yeah. Okay.
So we
got
got
any attacks? Just 2 dice in defence, 1 in attack.
Okay, so 3 in defence with sidestep defence. So 5, 6, 7.
6, 7 in defence and 3 in attack.
Yeah. So
yeah, you defend.
Yeah. That's fine. So I'll just scoot over to there. It doesn't really matter because effectively.
I think you've got to keep scooting round because
No.
you've got to be out of the zone of control. You've got to be out of the zone of control. Which I'm assuming she still has the normal zone of
Yeah,
control.
she has the normal zone of control.
Just because of where it's just a 360 line of sight.
Right. Can I choose not to then? Because
No, I think once you've declared it.
the idea in my, because the idea in my head is I wanted to stay into melee so you didn't get reach for the second attack.
Oh no, that's sidestep defence because you can slide round behind somebody.
Then for my second attack.
But he won't get surprised. You won't get.
I'm not surprised.
You won't get assassin for attacking me out of my zone of control because you already in base to base with me. So staying in base to base means that.
So actually, then what I'll do then, if I've got to go out of your zone of control, I'll go to there. Right. So I'm outside your zone. Yeah.
Keep your head around. You've got to be out of the zone of control. Your whole.
Okay, that's cool.
The part of no part of your base can be in zone of control.
That's fine. So then I'll activate Ghost again to exhaust him. So are you boosting or are you staying at 2 dice?
She can't boost this time.
Okay, cool. So I've got 3 dice.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to do 3 dice into attack with throw attack.
2 in defence.
Okay. 6, 7, 8.
5, 6.
So success level 2.
Make a difference. I'll reroll that 2.
What's this dodge roll? One of their
attack dice. Or is it?
Yeah, I've got 2. I've got 2 6s and a 4. So I succeed with that. Success level 2. Throw attack does half damage and you go prone. So you get thrown away D3 inches, I believe.
It's D2, isn't it?
Is it D2?
Yeah, give me a second. So it's D2.
Okay.
Become prone and half wounds.
Okay. So that's
So you don't lose
1
the
inch?
thing.
Yeah, 1 inch. So it's 1 inch and you have to be outside of mine. Yeah, I needed that 50-50
Yeah.
to put you out. But but you're prone and it's half damage, yeah?
Yep.
And what's your final descent?
6.
6. So success level 2, half damage.
How much armor you got?
2.
So 8, success level 2, minus 2 is 2 down to 1, so 1 damage.
1 damage. So it ends around a draw, is it?
No, so basically, as it stands,
It's a draw.
because I gain 2.
Yeah, so we tied on.
No, I've got 1 activation here. So literally, I can step him in.
Yeah.
To take the turn.
Which should be silly not to.
Which I'll step in. I'll move to here. To take the turn. So that puts me up to 1 VP overall, and these reset.
1 VP.
Cool. So start of round 3. I won the roll off to go first. So what I will do is I will. Do you get a pass token now? Oh no, because we're both on 4. We're both on 4.
So nobody gets pass tokens this time.
Okay, no one gets pass. Okay, sure. So as part of my activation, Ghost will apparate into there.
Mm-hmm.
So that puts him there. Come on. Come on, you fool. And I will drop a smoke on this guy, which puts me down to 1. And in the meantime, I'll go with Kuhei behind there.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll take a walk to here, which puts me at 3 inches away from her on the floor, and we'll pay for Hail of Steel. So I'm on 3 dice. Agile and evasive, neither of those help. So I'm on 3 dice. Low range, which is a 4. You're prone, down to 3.
Yep, I suppose lose it. Nice prone gave you bonuses.
Sorry?
I didn't realise prone gave you
Yeah,
bonuses.
prone gives you. I checked it. I saw it earlier. It gives you a -1. So a 3.
Range defence, so back up to 4.
Back up to 4. Okay, sure. So that's up to a 7. So it's a success level 3, which is a 10.
-2.
Which is 4 down to 3 damage.
So she's got 2 left.
Okay. Second shot. Now needing a 5. So that is an 8.
2 6s.
So success level 3 on a 5.
-2.
-2 is 1 damage.
Leaves her on 1.
Leaves her on 1, and then the third attack is a 5, 6, 7. So it's success level 2 on 1 health. A 7 is 2 down to 1 damage to kill her.
Who leaves Ghost? You just throw knives.
You just throw knives at people from a distance.
Who's ninjas?
Yep.
You see, we haven't worried about standing her up anyway.
There is that.
Ghost just fell over.
It's fine. He's here. Yeah. He's next to. He's just behind that flower bush there.
She'll walk round to here, and then try and do control on her.
Onto Biku.
Yeah, past the disguise 5.
So your sixth sense, I'm not camouflage, so that doesn't matter. It's disguise 5, yes.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yep.
So
disguise is popped.
Let's change those dice.
So this is your disguise roll.
This is the opposed key roll, yeah.
So 5 up to 6. So yep. Okay. Sound.
One of those weird things now, if I walk them into combat, so walk them into base to base with all of the models, and then are they then engaged?
No.
There's no zone of control.
Goes.
There's no zone of control, so you can put it wherever you want.
But then when you activate, it's already in base to base.
Yeah, so effectively it's already in combat.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, exactly. Sure. So she's tired.
Tired, she is indeed.
She is tired. So, got 1 smoke bomb left.
Can you do as many as you want in a turn?
Yeah, as long as I'm the active player. But basically, once they're gone, they're gone. I could spaff them all turn 1.
Yeah, to be fair, I forgot about the herbal remedy, so what I should have done is activated him and walked him out, exhaust him in the open.
Yeah.
Which is what I intended to do, but I was kind of saving it for later. But I should have just done it straight away.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
If I remembered about the herbal remedy.
Yeah. So I think what we do is...
Because then he doesn't kill...
We drop that there, and...
Other people.
Kue walks into the blocking terrain.
Yep.
And tires, and exhausts, sorry. Just to camp on the objective and own it.
She shall walk there.
Yeah, and exhaust.
Yeah, well, she might as well walk into that smoke actually.
Yeah.
Staying on the base and exhaust.
Okay. Sure. So. It might be the time for no, it's no. Stop being silly. We go with Ghost, and he just walks to there.
I suppose you asked about a ruling on whether you can walk into melee.
It's a friendly model.
It's a friendly model.
So zone controls don't exist.
Whether or not, once the zone of control ends, once the controlling ends, are you then considered engaged in combat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we happy that that's
Yeah.
But if you walk in and hit
because you'll start your activation in base to base.
Yeah, I'm not. What I'm talking about is I'm just going to walk you up so that you're stood next to him.
Yeah.
And then end your activation because you're still a friendly model. So at that point, you then become an enemy model.
And I'm engaged you.
You're engaged with me.
Yeah.
And you've already activated one. So effectively, I out-activate you with him. Is what I'm getting at.
But can't you just apparate with her?
She can't apparate. No, she hasn't got apparition. Sadly, I think Bicker would be a bit too good if she could do that as well. Yeah.
All right. So we'll do that then. So we'll walk you around to here.
Yep.
And that effectively ends the control.
Yeah.
She's not got Sixth Sense, has she?
No.
No.
What would Sixth Sense be?
Actually, well, because I could have walked you around to here, and then she could have thrown something at that guy.
Bearing in mind, if he starts, he doesn't surprise her.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
It's actually
You can't
disengage anyway.
Yeah, you can't throw something at him because, like I said, he's
obscured,
so he has camouflage.
Yeah, that's what I was checking about whether or not they could see through camouflage themselves.
No. Even if they could,
that would make a ninja mirror match really weird, wouldn't it? If they could all see each other, it's like the entire point of the.
Even if they could, you're not. You're an enemy model. Even if friendlies could see, yeah, you're an enemy model. So.
I just mean if they all had like Sixth Sense or something.
Oh,
I haven't really looked at
yeah. No, that's fine.
Apart from the models look nice. Oh, and which one's Riku? Is that one?
Biku is... So basically there's two versions of Biku. There's a store exclusive for GCT and there's ones you get from stores. I prefer the GCT one. So obviously you pay full price for it, but the model's nice.
Yeah, it's, I can take one in Prefecture.
You can. It's her.
Is that her?
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is her. So yeah, you can take her in Prefecture.
Because I quite like the card art was quite nice.
What? That one?
Yeah,
yeah.
I just really like that. I quite like it with, whatever her name is, Tenchi as well. She's very similar to her, just wrapped up and eyes sticking out.
Yeah. Yeah, there is that. So, if I activate, then I can... I've got evasive, so I can move through zones of control.
But you can't disengage from combat.
I'm not engaged. We're not in base to base.
Yeah, we are. I moved you into base to base.
Oh, so I should be a bit further back. That's fine. That's cool then. So... Yeah, okay, sure.
I had two choices, either walk you somewhere where you were 4 inches away from any terrain, so that you couldn't get camouflage, or walk you into base to base with him so that you're engaged so that you can't run away.
Yeah.
That's what we should have done.
Maybe.
You should have ran her.
Why didn't you just run her?
Because then she's -1 melee pull in combat.
Yeah, but I'm not too worried about the -1 in combat, but if I sidestep the fence out, I can shoot her without having moved or ran.
Yeah, that's fair. No, what I'm saying is if you ran her, you should have been -1 melee.
But if you'd have ran her, shooting her would have been more difficult.
This is correct.
This is the way.
How you enjoy Mandalorian Season 3?
Yeah, quite. So yeah, I fear I've got to go with her, because otherwise she's not going to accomplish anything. So what I'll do is, as I'm already in base to base, I will just walk round to here. And just attack you.
Yep.
Just crowded yourself out.
I'm not in base to base.
I'll pay 2 for lightning reflexes.
Isn't it if you're in melee with them?
No.
I struggle sometimes with all of them. That's why I have a mainly ranged list, because then I don't worry about all the complexity of the base to base and zones of controls and melees and.
Yeah. I'll go for melee boost on this one to give me 4 dice.
So I'm hitting you first.
You're hitting me first because you pay for lightning reflexes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah?
Yep, good to go. 3 in defence, 1 in attack with push attack.
3 in attack, 1 in defence, sidestep defence.
Yep. My defence is 4 up to 5, and then my attack is 3. So your defence is...
Defence is 1. So I'll have to martial prowess the defence, I think.
Yep. So your defence is a success, and you got a 7 compared to my 5, so you got a success level 2. Do I have anything to say? No, I don't.
Armour 1?
Armour 1.
You got +2 on the roll, so it's just +1 on the roll instead.
Yep.
7 up to 8.
7 up to 8 on success level 2 is 2 damage.
7, oh, you got 5, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. So 2 damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. And my defence succeeded.
Your defence succeeded against my attack because you managed to...
So I get the sidestep defence.
You get to sidestep defence.
So he will sidestep defence, moving round until he is out of your engagement while turning. So that he's not exposing his back to that other guy. Just make sure that's an inch away.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're out.
Further.
You need to go a bit further.
There we are.
Okay.
That's out of an inch.
Yep. So he's tired.
Yes.
And it's your activation.
She'll shoot her.
Yeah.
He's got a shooter. Oh, she takes 2 poison damage as well because he's got 2 blood over each on him.
Oh,
poison 2 marker.
Oh, he gets she gets a poison 2 marker. Cool.
3 dice shot. The only person I can shoot.
Yep. Low range. Oh.
7.
7.
Is that 3?
So it was a 4.
So success level 3 then.
Yeah.
A 10.
Up to 11. Oh no, you got armour as well, so it's +1 -1, so 10.
So 4 damage to kill her.
Oh, to be fair, I can't use the poison anyway. Serpent's Coil means that every time I poison a model, it takes poison damage at the end of the turn, I get a key to put on her, but as it is, it doesn't matter.
I was going to say.
I've spent that, didn't I? I used control, so she shouldn't have that on her.
So she's
tired,
she's
and
tired.
she's got a reload marker.
Yep.
It's held. She's not held.
Sure.
Have you used all your smoke bombs now?
I've got 1 left.
So you started with 4.
They feel never ending.
So hold on. So yeah,
you used them all.
1, 2. Yeah, sorry. That was. Yeah, you're right. That was my last
you
one.
used 2 last turn, and then you just used 2 this turn as well.
Yep. Yes. Sure. Where are we going? So, personally, I think the play is just to go with Ghost, isn't it? So, Ghost will move to here, so he's obscured, in case you want to shoot me, because then obviously you can't target me, and that exhausts him.
She'll pay 3 to clear the reload.
Yep.
Quick reload, and then she'll walk into here. She's light-footed because of her armour. So.
Yep. That makes sense. Cool. So you've just got this guy left, yeah? Okay. And he's speed 5.
5. Yep.
Okay. Sure. Is he light-footed?
No, he's not.
Ah. So that terrain will be a problem if you want to go anywhere. Okay. That'll allow me to go 6, which puts me to there. So yeah, I think we pay 1 for Vial of Raijin's Breath. and that allows me to move to there. So he's still in my front arc. You're outside of 2, but I'm not in cover. Yes. Over to you.
So I can attack him then, yeah?
If you want to, yeah. He is tireless with 4 dice.
He will pay 2 to give it for cleave, and then walk over.
Yep.
And hit you.
Okay.
So I flipped you exhausted. So sorry, what's he got?
4 dice, brutal, chain weapon, sidestep defense, powerful attack.
Powerful attack 1.
0.
Good.
Yes.
How much health has he got?
6.
Any armor?
1. You good?
Yep.
There he is. Good to go?
Yeah.
Yep. 4 in defence with sidestep defence.
3 in attack with powerful attack. And brutal 2. So 10.
Oh.
Oh.
So 5, 6, 7.
So success level 3.
Yep.
With +5 on this hit.
What?
Yeah. -1 for armour.
+4.
Yep.
What do you need to kill him?
I need more than that.
Yeah.
4 up to 8.
So 3 damage. Oh no, you got a success level
4.
4.
Success. No, well, you,
No, I
rolled a 10. And you rolled a 7. Yeah.
How'd you get a 7? How'd you get a 10 on a success level?
Cleave gives me brutal 2.
Oh right.
So I rolled an 8 and then got +2 on it for brutal 2.
Yep. And then yeah, so 3. So 3 damage. Yep. Cool. So you've got no one left, and he's exhausted.
Yep.
So is he down to 3 dice? Is he?
He's down to 3 dice.
How much is his lightning reflexes?
2.
How much has he got left on him?
2.
Ah, nice. How much is his powerful attack?
It's 1 dice. Powerful attack.
Oh, it just costs a dice.
The cleave costs 2, but I didn't use them for anything, so they were just building up keys.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because they didn't do anything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because they couldn't, because no one was. Anyway, I could.
All right. Yeah, that was a shock.
That was literally a kind of all guns to the wall kind of thing, because it's like I've got to kill that guy, and then just sit on.
Yeah.
Sit on that objective.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Can he operate?
No.
Oh.
No. No.
So he's got the poison 2 marker on in case the camera cut out.
Yeah, he's got a poison 2 marker on him. Yep. Yes.
I put this stuff on and then completely forget about it.
You what?
I keep putting this stuff on them and then completely forgetting about it.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Well, at least he can't do such a massive turn again. Okay. So yeah, we'll go with Katsumi. He'll hit you back.
Yep. I'll pay for lightning reflexes.
Yep, sure. So I'll go for I'll pay for a melee boost to put me up to 5 dice. So you're on 3 dice.
Yeah.
Sure. And I'll pay 2 for Tenuchi for unblockable.
Unblockable! So this is on attack?
Yeah.
On defense even?
it makes your if you roll defence, it
Yeah.
removes your biggest defence dice.
Okay. How much health has he got left?
3.
Well, it'll be 1 at the end of the turn, won't it?
Yeah, the one at the end of the turn.
And I'm hitting you first.
Yeah, with 3 dice.
3 in attack.
Yeah, 3 in attack, 2 in defence, with powerful attack.
I'll martial prowess the 1.
So my defence is a 7.
5, 6, 7.
And
you
then
roll more dice, so you successfully defend.
Yep. And my attack is a 6, 7, 8.
Should kill him.
With brutal.
+1 on the roll.
So I'm on 9. So I'm on a flat 9.
Yeah.
So I'm on success level 9, right? With powerful attack.
Yeah, he's dead.
Success level 9 with +3. The minimum I can do is 8 damage.
Yep.
Which just obliterated him.
Ciao. Needed a better roll on the first one.
He didn't put any dice in defence.
Yeah, no. It's pretty much over at that point. I don't think I could have.
So end of the turn, I get 3 scenario points. 3 scenario points. You get 2.
This is my problem in the tournament thing because I just go all guns.
I would have got everything in defence of that.
What did you roll in defence? You rolled an attack. You got a 9, didn't you?
I got an 8 with brutal, so for 9.
So for 9. Right, yeah. So
and I'd have ignored your 6.
Yeah,
because
so
of unblockable.
5, and I could have martial prowess to 4. Yeah, so 5.
Yeah, so they're only
Yep.
success level
Success
4.
Well, anyway, so at the end of the turn, I scored 3 for that one, none for either of those. Katsumi takes 2 damage, which leaves him on 1. That poison comes off, and that's the end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Let's get this over with.
so start of turn 4. I won the dice roll off to go first. Dave gets a pass token.
Yep.
So
I'll be
I
using
will. Pardon?
Not that I'll be using it.
No. I'll obviously be going with Katsumi first. In the meantime, neither of those two have I was concerned about using Apparition on Ghost, right? To get him out of the way of the shooting. But effectively, you can't kill both of them. So it's one of them.
Say the only person I need to kill is
this guy.
Is that guy.
Yeah.
Because
and then you can hold
those two.
Yeah, then you can hold those 2. This is it. Cool. Sound. So. So we'll go with Katsumi. He's going to go into the rear of her. Fear 4. Well, Fear 5 plus Courage, so 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
So I can go into the rear. So you're surprised. So you're down to 1 dice.
Yep.
Cool.
Really bad.
You haven't got tough, so Pierce isn't going to do me anything.
Sharp isn't going to do anything. Pierce,
Sharp isn't going to do anything. Sorry?
Pierce would have reduced your armour.
She hasn't got armour.
No, she hasn't.
No. So I could go for melee boost too. So, yep, I'll do that.
I also just realised I kept putting those 4 on even though I should only have been down to 2.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have made a difference.
So I presume 1 dice in defence.
Yep.
I'm going 5 in attack with brutal and powerful
And she's
attack.
going to get sidestep and defence.
Sorry?
Sidestep defence.
Yep, sure.
4.
6, 7, 8, up to 9 because of brutal.
Yeah, no armour.
So that's a success level 5 with +3 to the damage. +4. So it's powerful attack +3.
+3, yeah.
The weapon gives me +1.
Yep, so +4 total.
So success level 5.
So you need to do 6 damage to it. So you need to roll an 8.
So 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so success level 4. I'm assassin, so I get 3 dice.
Yeah, 3 dice. I should roll an
4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
8, 9, 10.
Yeah, so
11.
it takes 5 damage.
Success level 4 up to 11 takes 6 damage.
Success level 3, wasn't it?
4 because I rolled an 8 and you've got a 4. So success level 4. I've got a 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 4 is 11.
Yeah.
So 6 damage to kill her.
Yeah.
So that tires him.
I'll use pass token.
Yep.
Oh, he's not on the objective, is he?
I don't think it's going to matter because he can just walk in and stay in that smoke field and still stand on the objective.
No, because if I
move on to the objective,
if I move on to the objective, you can see my front arc.
Yeah, he steps out the base.
I'll step outside of the smoke.
So is it if you
so
all of the base though?
No, basically, if part of my base is obscured, I get cover.
Yeah.
Which means because of where you are, I can't stand in that smoke. Right. No matter where
you can't just stick a little bit of your front.
So if I stick my front out, you can target me.
Okay.
Because none of my front arc is obscured by the cover.
I thought it was anything obscuring any part of your base.
No. It has to be intervening cover between you and the
other person. It makes little difference.
Well, yeah, because that person goes there.
Yeah.
And then you do your second activation.
Yeah.
So you can shoot one of these pair if you want, and then he steps onto there.
You got more. You only got one pass, have you?
Yeah. Yeah, because Dave had 2 models, I had 3.
Oh, it depends if they're in range. I'm looking at him trying to decide whether I want to shoot him or not. I might as well shoot him because if I'm going to move anyway.
So the front one is, the back one isn't.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So why not?
So yeah, so long range.
She's going to move as part of this actually. So.
Yeah, so long range is 5,
6,
up to 7 for moving.
Yep.
So success level 0.
Success level 0.
Yep.
+1, -1. It's an errata to give her +1 on her weapon.
Yep. Makes sense.
7.
On 0.
Nothing.
Is nothing. So yeah, so you're out of activation.
No, I can move her. She's not activated.
Oh yeah.
She's still got another activation.
You moved her.
No, you see, he's moving as part.
I'm moving her as part of the activation now.
That was last turn he moved her.
Yeah, I moved her into the shrubs earlier on.
Right. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So that's her second.
No, that's her first activation. So her first activation this turn was doing a wait action. So your first activation, you went into there.
Yeah.
He then did a pass token.
Right.
She'll move boost.
You then moved him.
Yep. And so has she still got an activation then?
Yes. She had 1 activation.
Right. Got ya. So he will move to there.
Yeah.
I'm in the zone. I'm within 1 of cover, so you can't target me. I presume you're paying the 3 for the Did she generate 3 a turn?
No, she generates 2 a turn, but she already had 6 on her because she hasn't done anything for 3 turns because I couldn't see anything.
Right.
So she'd already spent. She spent 3 for a quick, and she waited 1 turn to reload rather than
that makes sense.
Spend the 3. She's just spent 2 for a move boost as well, so she could get on there. But then she's gonna. The reason why I did that reload or paid 3 for the reload last turn is because she was at 6 key, which is her max. So she was going to waste 2.
Yeah.
So I paid the 3 to clear enough room to get 2.
So you can shoot again.
So I've paid 2 to move boost, paid the 3 for the quick reload.
Yep.
She's not moved this time, so this time it's 6s.
You have already fired this turn though.
Yes,
so it makes it 7 again.
5, 6, 7.
Success level 0.
Usual 9.
No.
Nothing. So yeah, so basically, she's exhausted. He tires. So at the end of the so basically, I'd pass.
Yeah.
And then score 5 more points.
For 2 VPs.
Yep. There we go. Good game.
Yeah, not much going on.
Great. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you all.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It was a good game. Tough.
Yeah, I can narrow it down to a couple of.
There was a couple of key moments. There was a couple of key mistakes, a couple of key moments where, yeah. I think the one that Luke highlighted with you was the control on Kuhei. You waited too long.
Well, I realised after you used the Hill Remedy, I was like, I completely forgot about the fact that you had Hill Remedy. Otherwise, the fact that you delayed it a turn means that I would have just done it immediately.
Yeah.
If I thought about the fact that you had it.
I've still done an iron if I wanted to do. We wanted to waste it.
I think as soon as you get control on a ninja, you have to clear it because otherwise, especially when you'd already activated one. So I was literally going to go and stand him in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, just jog me into the middle and then
to Matsunagi, and you'd already seen what Matsunagi could do.
Yeah.
He'd just go wandering off, and then you proned him. I think that's when you proned him. I was like, do I wait a bit? Because what I wanted to do is kind of use up your activations over there so that Matsunagi could stand up and walk over and hit.
Yeah.
But I figured if I stand Matsunagi up, you're going to knock him down again.
Yeah.
So I wanted to kind of try and burn those activations, but I should have just literally walked him into the open and exposed my plan. But by then, he's kind of locked in place. You might have been able to send Ghost over, but then is it throwing a good model after already a dead model? Koei was dead though.
Yeah.
Is it worth risking Ghost to try and save Koei? I don't know. You'd have to decide in the moment. But as it is, I didn't do it. I cleared it, and then I was like,
and
I think the reality is missing the first one. If I put control on, and then you'd like, I'll clear it.
And then you got.
And then I've got another one. I could do it again because
Yeah.
I had the 6 honour.
Yeah.
But missing the first one then meant it was kind of weighted. But
Yeah,
that was the first mistake, and I think obviously he dies. Tenchi doesn't die, or at least she doesn't die by being blasted off the board with a hail of steel. Ghost has to go and kill her.
Yep.
Then it gives me a bit more time to kind of do. And she's actually better against Ghost because
she's
not fearless. She's fearless against him. Essentially, she doesn't have to take fear or nothing to succeed.
And you get vengeance against him.
And vengeance against him,
which is big and clever.
So kind of that could have been a bit slightly different encounter on my zone. But once that was gone, I kind of figured, it's over. So I got a bit gung ho with Matsunagi.
I mean, is that the guy in the middle?
Yeah, that's
so. I completely underestimated what that guy was capable of. As soon as you were like, so brutal 2 plus powerful attack, I'm like, oh.
So when I said yes, so I got a 10, and you were like, how did you get 10?
I'm like, how did you get success 10?
Yeah, I might roll an 8.
Yep. I don't think I've ever seen a success level that high.
I don't know if I said it on camera, but I debate you putting Itsunagi's Gambit, I think is called, on there, and that gives him, if he puts all his dice in attack, he gets +1.
Brutal.
Yeah, he gets brutal +1.
Like
so it's not brutal 1.
It's brutal
+1, so you go to brutal 3 on his hit. He certainly can do it, and then I rolled it all in attack, hoping to get through your defences and at least kill you with your lightning reflexes. In reality, yes, I should have just rolled 3 defence dice.
You needed to do 3 damage.
Yeah.
I needed to do 1.
No, you didn't, because he'd hit you back.
I'd have still got to hit you back.
I'd have died. He'd have died.
Yeah, and then I'd have still had 2 models.
And then it's
an open
a bit
game
more of a bun fight. Yeah.
Yep. A bun fight.
Yeah. You never heard that term?
I've heard of bun fight.
A bun.
A bun?
Like throw buns at each other.
Throw buns at each other. Bun fight.
I haven't heard of bun fight. I've heard of
Who
bun.
throws buns at each other?
It must be a Hinkley.
Comment down below if anyone who watches this video has heard of a bun fight.
Thrown a bun at someone.
I've heard of a bun fight, like homeless people fighting.
No,
but I haven't heard of throwing buns at people.
No, it's a bun fight. Yeah.
In what context?
Are they bread buns or are they sticky buns?
Well, I'd call them cobs, but
batches.
Different people call them different things.
A bun fight.
Why would you throw batches at people? Seems a bit.
There's a crusty one in there.
That is just a term I've always used and believed it to
Maybe
be.
Elephants like buns.
Elephants do like buns.
Maybe it's I thought it was a widely accepted term, but maybe it's just one that I've made up.
I don't know. I've never thrown a bread roll at anyone, if I'm honest.
Don't throw one thrown at me either.
I think it's bun fight. It's just like a bit of a kind of handbags. I don't know.
Handbag, can't say that.
I haven't thrown a handbag at anyone.
What can't you say that?
I don't know. Anyway, other than that,
we digress.
So yeah, I spiked with Biku at the start to kill the snake.
Then you spiked with Koei.
But she hadn't ran, and she was in the open, and she's medium. So the dice, I'd have at least put a lot more damage on her, even if I hadn't have spiked and killed her. So she'd have done that. I spiked with Koei to kill. Again, you were prone on the floor, so I don't think I spiked.
No, you spiked to kill Kenzo, the armor 2, 6 health. Beat stick who was kind of supposed to be there to
that guy, that guy.
Yeah.
Again, I was in his rear, he's medium.
No, you didn't get in his rear in the end, did you?
You tilted him because you were quite clever with how you played him. So, yeah, I think
I knew where you were coming.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to flank. In this scenario, everyone will flank on the left.
I did write on a card where they were turning up. So
I turned him specifically because I knew exactly where you were coming from.
Yeah, that's why I put that terrain there when I deployed the terrain.
I knew it was coming. I just didn't expect him to die from 3 shots.
Yeah, no, I get you.
With the armor 2, I thought he'd live at least through it.
Yeah. I'm with you. So this is it. So yeah, I got a couple of fortunate rolls. It was fortunate that you failed your 3 dice control But again, you were doing it against a 2 dice resistance, which is pseudo 3 dice.
To be fair, that was just like a 2 2s and a 1, or a 3 2 and a 1.
Yeah,
that was just a bad roll because 3 dice you can normally get an 8.
Toys, so you can.
Yeah. You could argue you should be able to get at least a 7, maybe an 8. Normally on 3 dice.
Yeah. Yes, on 3 you common is a 7.
Yeah.
This is it.
It's not hard to
So so I was umming and ahhing about whether Bhikkhu should be flooring that guy in the middle, and after seeing how dangerous it is, I'm glad I kept proning him.
Yeah. I'm kind of I had some issues with a model which has been corrected very quickly by GCT, but I want to put a Lords of Izu faction together, a list together, and play him and Itsunagi, and Itsunagi's like the 25-point beat stick of Ito, and he might fare slightly better against that Hail of Steel because he's got range defense 2.
Oh, that definitely helps. Base. Yeah, that definitely helps.
So he effectively runs around with cover all the time.
Bunfight update on Collins' dictionary. It is a petty squabble or argument of bunfight.
Nice. There we go.
I stand corrected.
There you go.
Thank you, Collins.
Although I don't think you can call it a petty squabble when Ghost's involved in it, to be fair. But
to be fair, what did Ghost do this game?
He kind of held up that flank. He
didn't really do anything.
Did he score you like
he proned
6 of your points?
No, he proned Tenchi, setting up Tenchi for Kue to come and wipe her out.
There is that.
And he put some damage on her as well, which put her over the edge because you just did enough to kill her.
Yeah.
Because the other thing, I really like her. She's got 7 health as well. Yeah. She's a really good model for 16 rice. So I'm kind of looking around. I might just buy factions now that can take her in it because really nice model.
You got Prefecture and you got Iceland.
Yeah, they can both take them. I'm going to start looking for some Ronin models you can put in just to add a bit of flavour. But I just think at the minute I really enjoy themes, so I don't really want to go themeless.
Your decision to go themeless was a bit. But then again, what theme would you have used if you could?
The only one I could use with this list is Serpent's Coil.
Right.
Which is if a model takes poison damage, any model. And it can be multiples at the minute because of the errata, but that's under review. But if they take a poison, then a model with immune to poison gains a key. So the point normally of the list is Mizuki's there to hand out control and generally kind of mess with people's activations.
And she gets fed with key.
And as long as the other people are putting poison damage on people, then she just keeps sucking up the key.
Yeah, fair.
And then keeps it going. So I'm kind of messing with other people's activations. And
getting more key yourself.
Getting poison out and damage. So the others are kind of utilising that control or that loss of activation to try and kill people. It's the whole wearing people's dice down. So kind of stripping away, getting them exhausted, getting them turned so they're facing away from you, so the surprise comes in and they can't boost and things like that. So it's all that kind of stuff. Is that list is kind of geared around. But it doesn't help when the assassins, the ninjas, kind of can hide away from most of that damage.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too worried about dropping it because I was putting Tenchi in.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a balance. It was keeping Mizuki alive instead. Because the other thing is, if she dies, then the rest of them are a bit pointless, and the theme's a bit pointless as well.
Yeah.
I get extra blood of Riichi once victory points are scored, but it doesn't make a huge amount of difference at that point.
No. This is it. And I think I only took poison damage once.
Yeah. At the very end, so it would have generated me 1 key if I'd taken it. And I think Tenchi is probably a lot better than Takiji. I suppose the only problem is Takiji could bodyguard most people. Tenchi can bodyguard 1 person, but the 1 person that I want to bodyguard in this list
is the one
the one that's got control and is the most expensive model in the list. So it's like, well, it makes sense to bring someone who can bodyguard for her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool. Yeah, it was an interesting list. I think it was a couple of misplays by me, let you in, and then some good dice rolling as well.
Yeah.
And then you got a good list there. I think that the Hail of Steel is just so brutal. Having it
on 2 models is tasty.
Yeah.
So basically, I've never used Bhikkhu before, and I've never used Kosui, the guy who nearly died at the end. I've never used either of those prior to this.
Yeah.
I've only used Ghost and Kuhei, so I'll definitely be using them again. I enjoyed using all 4. I think Bhikkhu's got some really good utility. Having that trip.
I'm going to buy it because I can put it in prefecture.
You can.
I can buy her. I can put her.
And then again, you can do Hail of Steel.
ask my next prefect to this to play against him, so...
Nice. Very nice. But yeah, other than that, I think that's a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone for watching.
Oh, sorry, before we say that, any rules mistakes we still
yes.
looking for? We're hoping, and we just said after the...
There shouldn't be that many in this one.
I don't think we saw many. Apart from Blood of Arichi, which I did play wrong, but it didn't make a difference.
It didn't make a difference, no.
But
no.
apart from that, I can't think of any rules that we got wrong specifically. But
it might be our tightest game yet.
If anyone sees any, then please let us know.
Yep, feel free to let us know.
So then you can end it.
Sounds good. Don't forget to like, subscribe and obey, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.